Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Right away, I will say that I have been picking up on a lot of really intense energy. And specifically, I've noticed this affecting the physical body. I feel that for many in our collective here, the body may be becoming physically drained by some of these intense energies because, of course, our mind, body, soul is all connected. This also may affect the way in which time moves. Or really, my guides are correcting me, not really the way time is moving, but the way that you are perceiving time. So it might feel like time is moving faster or slower than usual, or almost like you're caught in some strange time vortex at certain moments throughout your day or your week, where things almost feel like they're at some kind of a standstill. For some reason, I'm seeing something about like a black hole in the galaxies where it just feels like you're in this voided kind of energy where everything is moving so fast and yet so slow all at once. And someone could even be reflecting back on past periods of time or versions of themselves in their life. You may be even looking at recent versions of yourself, and times of your life may feel very distant that were only a few days, a few weeks, or a few months ago. And all of this is happening because you are shifting very, very fast at a quantum level, at an energetic level. So we've spoken on this a lot in recent videos, but essentially you are moving through timelines. I heard timeline jump. And I feel for many, it's almost like you've taken this kind of quantum shift through these timelines recently. So I am going to start by channeling into this energy. But first, if you would like to energetically check in for the reading, you can subscribe to this channel and also like this video. These two actions, liking and subscribing, are forms of energetic transfer. So this does allow me to pick up on the energy of your situation more easily. Okay, so the first card to come out here is the Seven of Cups in the upright position. And very often this card resembles something happening in our dreams. Now, I heard vivid dreams, and for some reason I heard the name Margaret for someone, but do keep in mind, whenever I channel specific names, details, images, these are typically just extra details meant for certain people. It does not mean that the message isn't for you if it otherwise resonates. I just like to share whatever comes through from our beautiful collective here. Also, I do want to say, I meant to say this at the beginning, but thank you so much to all of you who do tune your energy into these readings. I can sense all of you here and all of us connecting, and we really are soul family reconnecting with each other here through this virtual platform on YouTube. And in addition to that, I'm really grateful because when you bring your energy to these readings, you are actually actively participating in them. You are essentially co-creating these readings along with me just by being present here. So thank you for sharing your powerful energy with this space. So with the word dreams, I'm getting this could be actual traditional dreams, again, vivid dreams that some might be having at night. I'm seeing an angel or a spirit guide. So your spirit guides, your angels, whatever you connect with, may be trying to actually communicate with you through these dreams. And I heard Michael, Archangel Michael comes up a lot in these readings. That could also be a literal name. The name Michael could be connected with someone in the 3D. door to personal healing and happiness in the upright position. So if you have been having these vivid dreams, I do see that they serve some kind of a higher level purpose. I'm hearing bringing peace to a chaotic situation. So you might find yourself passing out after, for some reason, I see someone working a really long shift, like a 10-hour, 12, 14-hour shift at some work position. I specifically saw someone here might be a nurse, and I'm seeing someone just almost collapsing into exhaustion after a very long day, whether you're working a traditional job or whether you are just expending a lot of energy throughout the day. Your guides are also saying through whatever you're doing, by the way, whether this is physical, what you traditionally see as work, which usually people call something a job or work when they are getting some kind of financial compensation in return. But for others of you, there may not even be that financial exchange. It's just that you are exuding a lot of energy that in turn is uplifting a lot of people and situations around you beyond the knowing of your conscious mind, which at the end of the day is leaving you feeling spent, feeling a bit exhausted. And those might be the nights where you then have these really vivid, strange dreams. I feel I'm specifically speaking to many divine feminines here because we have the goddess of the moon in the reverse position. So this could indicate divine feminines who, because of this feeling of exhaustion, because of feeling like you've been overexpending yourself energetically at times, you might feel a little bit, I'm hearing, unlike yourself. You might even be saying, I don't normally feel this way. I just don't feel like myself. And that's really just speaking to the fact that it is time to replenish your own stores. And of course, sleeping is one beautiful way to do that because it's a time when we're able to release all of that resistance and all of those negative vibrations that we pick up throughout the day, to really let all of that go and to shift back into that pure, unconscious self, that true self beneath all of those vibrations and energies we absorb during the day. Whoever I'm speaking to here, your guides keep wanting me to emphasize that again, whether what you're doing during the day is traditional work or not. By the way, I keep seeing like a forest or a meadow coming up here. Whether you would consider it work or a job, what you are doing during the day has a profound energetic impact. This card, Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. I see that whatever you're doing is like a moving prayer. It is quite literally, for some reason, I keep hearing interceding. You are like a high priestess kind of energy, interceding between the lower aspects of the world or others and their own higher aspects or the higher realms. It's almost like you are a go-between for people around you. I'm also hearing advice giver. Some listening might be literally a therapist or a counselor of some kind, but even if you aren't called a therapist or counselor by title, this may be the role that you find yourself in within some of your relationships, being this kind of emotional soother, this person who is able to help others feel more calm, to help them feel more clarity. And the reason that you're able to bring them this calm, this clarity is again, because you radiate that high priestess energy. You are actually like a go-between, helping them bridge their lower aspects they might be stuck in, those feelings of moodiness, of depression, of fear. You're able to bridge them from there to more of their higher self aspects, the parts of them deep beneath all of those layers of fear and anxiety that are actually pure, unconditional love, that are inspired, that are living to their highest soul's potential in this lifetime. But another message coming through, although I see this kind of admiration pouring forth from your guides about the value of the work you are doing, the other message is Are you giving yourself the same love that you give to others? Or alternatively, or in addition to that, are you surrounding yourself with people who give you the same love that you pour forth? Because I'm hearing imbalanced. There may be some connections in your life. I'm specifically picking up on a male figure of sorts for someone. This could be a male that is older than you, like a father figure, an older brother, an older friend. This won't be for everyone, but this also could be a woman that just carries a lot of masculine energy as well. So do keep that in mind. But I'm picking up on some imbalanced connection that specifically may be It's a complicated situation because whoever I'm speaking to, this person leaves you feeling drained energetically, but you also have a lot of love for them and they actually have a lot of love for you in return. It's just that they are carrying around some kind of wounding that causes them to emanate a distorted vibrational signal. And this inauthenticity, so to speak, this disconnect between their higher self and their 3D self is part of what is leaving you drained because you are always aware of that gap. You are always aware of that distance because you are able to see this person. Again, for many, this is a masculine figure for their highest version of self. And you do, in tangible ways, inspire them to become more of that higher version through your presence, through your conversation, even through the way that you think of them. I feel like this person might be, I'm hearing, in your thoughts or whatever you consider to be prayers, meditation, your visualizations, your daydreams. They seem very encompassed in your energy somehow. And I will be reading more into that in the extended, this potential masculine figure with this complex dynamic of both draining your energy at times in the 3D, but also being someone who has a lot of love for you, although there is this distortion going on in their energy as well. So in the extended version of the reading on Patreon, we will get more in depth as to what this masculine is thinking and feeling, what this difference is between his higher and lower aspects, to help you better understand why this may be causing you feelings of confusion or energy drain. So the link to the extended reading is in the pinned comments and description box under this video. If you would like to join our beautiful soul tribe on Patreon in order to access those extended readings and messages. So as I've been speaking here, another card from the Energy Oracle deck came out. Adjacent possibilities in the upright position. Okay, so I heard opening to possibilities, and I heard the name Kathy or Katie for someone. Also, those could be letter initials in someone's name. The letters K or the letter D could be in someone's first or last name. Okay, so I want to know what these dreams are about. Why is whoever I'm speaking to here having these dreams where, again, unconsciously, although I feel there may not be direct communication with your spirit guides through these dreams, I'm seeing that you might be dreaming of familiar people in your life. So family members, of friends, a love interest from your past or present might show up in your dreams. But keep in mind that some of these figures may actually be your spirit guides taking on a familiar form. So pay attention. And a card just flew out. If any of these people in your dreams give you some form of advice or clarity through their words or actions in the dream, use your intuition, of course, but this could be a sign that your spirit guides are using your visualization in the dream of a loved one or someone familiar as a vessel to communicate some kind of higher message to you at this time. And the next card to come out here is endings, defeats. This is really interesting. This is the 10 of Swords. This is someone reaching a rock bottom moment. This is someone feeling at a really low point. So this can represent exhaustion also. So some of these dreams will be simply for the purpose of replenishments, because you might again be reaching a point in the day where you just feel very exhausted, where you almost feel at a rock bottom moment, and these dreams may be a way for your higher self, your spirit guides, to replenish you or shift you energetically. But I also did get the energy that there may be a masculine communicating spiritually and energetically to you, that he is feeling at this rock bottom moment. And this communication may be coming through your dreams from this masculine. So you might find yourself dreaming about him. But what he's really trying to communicate at a soul level is, I'm tired, is what I hear him saying. What is this masculine so tired of? Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups in the reverse position, and this speaks to letting go of regret, the end of stagnation, motivation. But when this card is upright, of course, it's the opposite. It is regret, missed opportunities. And I feel this masculine saying, I'm tired of being in this state of regret. Now, I have to tell you that first masculine energy that came through, that we're going to channel more on in the extended, I got the vibe that could be either platonic, romantic, it might be a family member. But this person, this masculine, whoever I'm speaking to, this really feels romantic, because we also have the King of Cups energy, romantic proposals, offers, invitation, taking action, following your heart, your ideal man or woman. And I feel this is the masculine here, potentially again, coming through your dreams or even your daydreams, your daily visualizations. They simply could just be sending you a lot of energy, which can show up in many, many different ways. But I see this masculine being so, it's like they're worn out from their own feelings of regret, almost like they've been wallowing in stagnancy, if that's the word I was looking for there, not really moving forward. I see this pig just like in the mud for some reason, just like sitting there, kind of like wallowing in something. But then I see this masculine experiencing a shift where it's like they're tired of just being regretful and not doing anything about it. They want to move forward into some kind of action. And it's really fascinating because in my last reading, the King of Cups reversed was a major theme. This card kept coming out and we kept talking about how there was a masculine who was really in this King of Cups reversed energy, who wasn't participating in a balanced way within your connection, refusing to move forward, kind of staying stuck. So the fact this card is so boldly coming out in the upright position, also, this does connect with the heart chakra as well. So I see this masculine really opening his heart energetically, also wanting to take action, wanting to move things forward, because he's been pushed forward by his own exhaustion from these feelings of regret over the ways in which he may have not moved forward in the past. And I'm getting the letter M for someone in a first or last name here as well. So in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more on this masculine that, again, I feel is a romantic connection, on what he is thinking and feeling, how he wants to move forward, and how this situation itself could be moving forward. So again, the link to the extended is in the pinned comments and description box under this video. Okay, so what else does our beautiful collective of souls here on YouTube need to know at this time? I'm just going to leave it a bit open-ended and see what messages come through. Okay, wow. Very interesting cards. The Devil in reversed and also the Emperor in reversed. I'm going to pull a few more clarification cards. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands reversed, the Magician reversed, and the Ten of Cups card in the upright position. The Ten of Cups can represent marriage, which is really interesting. This is really equivalent to the Happy Family card that often comes out in the Energy Oracle cards deck. And what I'm seeing with this Devil card reverse, this speaks to breaking free of chains. And wow, as I said that, I heard generational curses. So someone here is breaking out of some kind of a generational curse. And the affirmation coming through for you, generational curse breaker, is, I am my own authority. I have the will and the power to create my life's structure. I'm hearing tension and potential conflicts. I'm even feeling some physical tension around the mid to upper back area, which can be connected with the heart chakra as well. And the Deceit card is coming out here. So someone I'm speaking to, there may be someone who you've been close to in the past who has had this, I'm hearing wounded or inauthentic energy, or they've caused you to potentially feel disconnected from your highest version of self, to believe some kind of lie about yourself. I have to say, I am getting a lot of what we traditionally think of as narcissistic energy. This could be a parent figure who has narcissistic tendencies. This could be anyone in your life, really, but there is this sense of this person having some kind of control over you emotionally or literally in the past or present. And you breaking free of these binds, whether it was emotional strings. There's something about this, the love from this person coming with strings attached. And I heard Christian, which could be a name, or this could be someone being very religious here. I see someone wearing a cross necklace as well. I don't know who I'm picking up on here. This is kind of a very unique portion of the reading, so only take it if it resonates with you personally. But I do see someone who had some kind of power or control over you in the past. Again, whether it was a parent figure, whether it was a spouse, a partner, a friend, someone in your life. And I see that you are breaking the chains. You are breaking free from this person. I have to say the Emperor reversed card does carry a lot of potential father energy, specifically a father who may have not been fully physically or emotionally present for you, but that won't be for everyone. I just see almost a masculine-like energy causing a lot of chaos, disruption, or instability in your life, or creating some kind of inner child wounding or some kind of negative mentality about yourself that may have carried forth into other relationships and situations. Specifically, I'm picking up on someone here who has allowed their life choices around work, career, etc. to be dictated by this person or these limiting beliefs that this person may have set in motion. And if I'm speaking to you here, you need to know that, again, you are breaking free of these chains. And I see a lot of spiritual power around you as well. I see spirit guide energy of higher level beings who are supporting you, helping you, assisting you in breaking free of this change. And I feel whoever I'm speaking to, this hasn't been easy for you, because with the Two of Wands in the reverse position, this represents choice. Someone who is presented with different paths, but is fearing change, indecisiveness. So with indecisiveness, I'm getting that specifically someone I'm speaking to here might be considering themselves someone who struggles to make even small decisions or to commit fully to a decision, but it's not because you are incapable of making decisions. It's because there was some dominating influence in your life that portended to know better than you what choices to make. And so they carved within you this pattern of seeking externally for guidance rather than trusting that inner voice, trusting that heart-spaced guidance within yourself. You are learning how to do that. You are discovering that. I'm hearing You are the most spiritual and intuitive one in your family, whoever I'm speaking to. I don't know who this is for, but it's like you may have thought that you struggled to hear your guidance, that you struggled to make decisions, but ironically, you actually have the clearest connection to true guidance that comes from within, which of course the true self within is connected with the higher self, that higher level knowing. You actually have this profound ability to guide yourself and your life, and you are exercising that ability. It's just that in the past you may have picked up these limiting beliefs and ideas that kept you feeling blocked. With the Magician in reverse, you may have been disconnected from that true magic within you. It really looks like magic to people around you, but it's not. It is just you having such clear access to the knowing of your own ancient, powerful, beautiful higher self, and learning how to trust that knowing enough to work alchemy in your life, the transforming of challenging and difficult circumstances into beauty, into art, into, I'm hearing music for some of you, that ultimately brings to you, attracts to you so much abundance. It's so interesting because I was talking about happy family, and then the happy family card came out as well. With happy family and marriage connected, I just heard a message of, you are the generational curse breaker and things will be different for you. I heard the name Toby for someone for some reason. I'm getting that. I'm also seeing the ocean and the rainbow symbolism. I'm getting that someone may be feeling a bit nervous or guarded when it comes to something they deeply desire in their life, whether it's a harmonious relationship. I'm seeing that a harmonious marriage might be involved for someone here as a soul desire. I don't know who this is for, but for one or two specific people, there is this message that you may have seen chaos in your parents' marriage or the marriages in your family line. You may have seen codependency and instability emotionally or physically, and you may have had this feeling of resolve within you that, and I'm getting kind of choked up channeling into your energy because there is such beauty in the light that you carry and in this resolve that says, things are going to be different for me. And in fact, that is so much a mantra for you. It's simple, but it's pure and beautiful. And whether you realize it or not, you've carried that mantra with you this far, and it will carry you all the way. And again, if there's something specific you've been desiring, whether this is an overarching soul dream, a goal, whether it's a reunion with a specific person, a harmonious relationship, I see that all of this comes to you as you continue to, again, with this spiritual support around you, break free of these bonds of your past, begin to see that truth of just how powerful and radiant and beautiful and worthy you are. And through the recognition of that self-worth, tap more deeply into that magician energy, that alchemist energy within yourself. No longer fearing changes, but embracing them. Knowing that I'm hearing what you are moving towards has never been done before in your family. So there may be many people around you. I keep going back to family because I do feel there are family members involved for many here, but you can take whatever resonates. This could just be society. Yeah, for someone I'm definitely getting, you are doing something that has never been done before in this exact way in society. You are a pattern maker. You are paving the way, and know that it's not selfish to pursue these dreams and goals, because as you continue this pursuit, you are literally creating the pattern. I've heard others call it creating the recipe energetically, where then others can follow behind you and manifest more easily the same types of things in their own life. You have such a transformational energy about you, but a lot of this has come from being one who was, I keep seeing like chains being bound energetically, emotionally. I feel that you are someone who has had a lot to break free from, a lot of limiting beliefs to, I almost want to say like escape from, in order to become the person that you are today. And you have so many reasons to be so proud of yourself. I see this very proud, admiring energy around you that is really what your spiritual protectors, your guides, your higher self are radiating to you. I'm even hearing passed on loved ones. You may have passed on loved ones. Specifically, I'm getting this may be a great grandparent or a grandparents who you've sensed around you, who is expressing really through your life. I see you carrying this energy with you of this person, and they are expressing so much pride and admiration for you as well, and supporting you also along this journey. So wow, the messages coming through in this reading are so beautiful. I wasn't expecting getting into all this, but in the extended reading, I will be channeling more about this for you from your spirit guides, from your higher self, whatever spiritual forces you connect with, as well as any words of guidance as you continue this beautiful journey of breaking free of these chains and limiting beliefs and really stepping into your self-actualized version of self. But of course, the card coming out as an overarching guidance card from your guides, from your higher self, is patience. Not patience in terms of just feeling like you have to wait on these changes or wait on your life, but patience in remaining aligned with deep trust that the plan has already been created and that you are only taking one step forward, following that inner guidance within yourself that already sees the plan, that already sees the timing, the collaboration, the cooperation of all of those perfect elements to bring this desired outcome into being in the most aligned and harmonious way. So wow, thank you to all of you who have co-manifested the very beautiful messages that have come forth in this reading. Of course, in the extended, we will be channeling a lot more into the two masculines I felt connected with you. Again, one could be a father figure, a family member, a friend. The other I definitely feel is romantic. This also could be the same person for some of you, but we will be channeling more on what they are thinking, feeling, what is going on with those situations, as well as messages from your higher self, your guides, and any other details or information that want to come through, because the beautiful thing about the Patreon readings is we often channel more specific, exclusive kinds of bits and pieces of information for those of you tuned in there. So the link to the Patreon, as always, is in the pinned comments and description box under this video. But for now, we have the Sacred Convergence card from the Rumi Oracle to give us some closing thoughts as we end this first reading here on YouTube. So I am going to read a little bit from the guidebook here. It is I who has sought you through the stirrings of your own hearts. Yes, 'twas I, hidden beneath every secret, yearning for something more, something full, something special, something all-encompassing. Come to me, we are to be one now in sacred convergence of silent, eternal passion. And the guidebook also says, you cannot stay in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in a vibration of love. You can choose each day, each moment. Just make a choice. Trust yourself, your discernment, and your intuition, and choose. You do not owe anyone anything. Repeat this law of karma. You only owe love, the chance to grow. So let that be your guiding principle now as you release the old, and trust that even if your garden of relationship becomes sparse for a while, you have been cutting back unhealthy plants to allow for new life to furnish. And so it shall be, bringing with it sacred convergence of souls on the path of love, your soul tribe, your soul family, your new tribe of those journeying upon the path of love. Wow, that felt like a perfectly aligned place to close this reading. And speaking of soul tribe and soul family, I am really grateful to all of you who are parts of mine. We are really a soul family here on YouTube, and it's wonderful to live in a time when we are able to so beautifully find each other and reconnect here on YouTube, even though often in the physical world we can feel like we are islands, which of course is an illusion. We can feel like we are isolated, but this is because we are specifically planted in places, locations that are often very dark for the purpose of being a beacon. So continue to have the courage to shine your light. You are doing so much better than at times you realize from a conscious physical level. You are so worthy and loved and so supported along this journey. I am wishing you a beautiful, magical rest of your day and start to your week. And I will talk to you again in Wednesday's reading.